Hello and welcome to the first tutorial on Dota 2. Please note that this tutorial is meant for new players to Dota and will not be useful for any more experienced players. The first step before starting a Dota game is the settings. Adjusting these to fit you will be extremely beneficial. The two most important keybinds to edit are your abilities and items. It is important that you can quickly and comfortably access all of your abilities and items at any time during the game. Unlike League of Legends and Smite, the heroes of Dota may possess some passive abilities that you do not need to activate in order to use them. They'll be permanently active. An example of this is Luna's Moonglaive and Lunar Blessing. There are also items besides potions that need to be activated. The default keybind for abilities are Q, W, E, and R. Q, W, and E will activate your first three abilities, while R activates your ultimate ability. Like in League of Legends and Smite, some of these abilities need to be activated and then targeted, but some of them will activate immediately. Again, Luna's ultimate ability, Eclipse, is an example of this. Your item's regular keybinds are the numbers 1 to 6. If you're unsure how you feel about the keybinds, try playing a few bot games and see how they feel. If you do not have a keybind for your items or abilities, you will be playing at a crippling disadvantage. On the screen I'm showing an example of why this is.
By starlight. First blood. The night's first blood. For Salamene.
Next up is the hero controls. F1 is the default key to select your original hero. This comes in handy when you control large groups of units, like with Phantom Lancer or Nature's Prophet, who can summon multiple units or make clones of themselves to fight. There are also some items that can summon extra units to fight for you. An example of this is the Necronomicon. This keybind will be useful on all heroes. In Dota, you lose unreliable gold when you die, but keep reliable gold. This is mostly used to buy back in the late game, but I'll go into detail on that on a future video. For now, I'm just going to stick to the settings and basic gameplay. As you can see on the screen, if you hover over your current gold, the game will automatically show you exactly how much unreliable and reliable gold you have left. It will also show you how much gold you can spend and still be able to buy back, or how much gold you will need to be able to buy back. In the early game, you can freely spend any gold you have. Again, I will discuss this in a later video. Right now, it won't be very useful. To open the shop, simply use the key that you bound to it. If you're a Smite player, then simply bind it to I. In my case, I bound it to B. Another important hotkey that you will be using quite a bit is the hold position and auto attack commands. Pressing the H key, in this case, will completely stop your hero from doing any actions until you give it another command. The hold position key is primarily used to help you with last hitting, while the force attack is used to deny your creeps and towers. This is a function not available on Smite or League of Legends, so I will again explain it later in the next video. The next section is completely reliant on how you want to play the game, but if you are new, I would very strongly suggest that you enable this teleporting option as well as this camera centering option. The reason for this is that if you teleport and you accidentally click somewhere or use an ability, you will lose valuable gold and experience. The same goes for the camera, since it will disorient and confuse you if you respawn. That does it for this episode on Dota 2. In the next video, I will explain the different roles of heroes, the phases of the games, and some basic terminology. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.